questions to ask, right? I campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on even deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Yo, big up. Hope you're well, hope you're doing good, hope your day's been blessed. For me, it's Easter holidays. 2 weeks away from them. No, let me not. Guys, tomorrow is the start of the most nerve-wracking 2 months of football that we're going to witness as a club. A lot has obviously happened regarding Palace, which we've obviously been discussing. But we're going to actually discuss all the fixtures from all the 9 remaining relegation-threatened teams and kind of see if we can predict how many points they will end up with. And then we'll do Palace's fixtures and kind of see if we can hopefully survive based on our own opinions and such. JC, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just been chilling out today, really. Luckily, I've got these 2 weeks off as well. But I'm a bit upset that I'm going to have to miss the Leeds game and the Southampton game. But it is what it is. I'm actually looking forward to the game on Saturday, funny enough.
Yeah, likewise. It's a massive game. We've all got to get behind the players and RHEA. And, you know, and on that quickly...
Bring your scarf.
I've set a reminder. I've set a reminder. And knowing me, I'll still forget. Like, I'm bad like that sometimes. But, what do you call it? Like, RHEA's been saying all the right things, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think one thing that I didn't... Obviously, it all comes out when Vieira goes. But apparently, Vieira was forcing all the players to have a pretty much meal at Copa's Cope before going to the stadium. But apparently, Roy's just abolished that straight away. Said, like, no, you can have food with your family. You can, like he's giving them more space. And, like, maybe it's one of them things of if you're a bit too strict. Yeah, you know how in school, if a teacher's too strict on you, you're gonna want to listen to them less.
Yeah.
Whereas if they give you a little bit of leniency, then you respect them a bit more. I think maybe that's the sort of thing. And you never know. New manager shakes it up, innit? Everyone else is on a clean slate again, and everyone else has got to prove themselves. So even though Roy's coming in here with previous experience with some players, he said that I've been impressed with the new arrivals.
Yeah.
So he's probably got no bias there at all towards the current players. Bear in mind, Ayew and Stupp have just signed new deals.
Yeah, which obviously broke from the Athletic. Matt Usman, that's it. Broke the news that Ayew and Stupp have signed new deals. I mean, for me personally, experience-wise, I get it. But it also makes me think, are we really struggling financially that we can't get rid of some of these players? Like, it's a bit of a worry. What's your thoughts?
Honestly, I'm not too fussed about it. I think, if anything, this sort of gives me a bit more hope behind what they're doing. If anything, we never see forward thinking from this club. And I think it's nice to see a little bit of forward thinking now, because bear in mind, there is a possibility we could be in a championship next year. I'm not going to look over that and be ignorant to it. But if those guys are signing new deals now, that probably means that if we do go down, those guys will be a part of our team. And I'll tell you what, those 2 guys in the championship are going to be very good players. So I think we're sort of covering ourselves for if we go down, these guys are going to be our main guys to get us promoted again. And also, if we do stay up, these guys will be pivotal for our squad depth.
Yeah, I agree. The only other news, obviously, that's come out this week was obviously the injury news and Chris Richards, which is a shame because obviously we wasn't entirely sure whether or not Ando was going to be fit, but he has been training, so that's a good sign. But Chris Richards is injured, and I'm not going to say shock, but Nathan Ferguson's out injured, unfortunately, and such. So we've got a fully fit squad, really. I think everyone, obviously, the Wi-Fi and the network around Sellers Park can be the worst thing at times, but come 2:00 tomorrow, everyone's literally going to be like this. Obviously, seeing who the lineup is, if it's a 4-4-2, 4-3-3. It'll be very interesting to see. Very interesting to see. But yeah, let's get through some comments and we'll talk through how we're going to run this stream today. Right, big up Hazard. He says it's Southampton, Bournemouth, and Leicester to go down for him. I mean, if it keeps us up, I'm happy. Big up to the chairman. Big up man who like intentionally added me once the Schnapper news came out. I ain't replied to no one yet. Big up Thunder. Are you still waiting for Jordan to hit his gross? Nah. I wonder what did JC do?
Yeah, exactly. I was getting CM to do that verse for you, you know. I'm not going to do it anymore. Nah, that's a fire.
The Ray return kicks off with a 1-0 for Irish. Like, look at this. How can this be breaking just on the eve of such a big game? Ah, boy. Bringing back pizza and fish and chips. Listen, it is what it is. I believe Roy will be in confidence back to play. This is the one thing that I've been seeing. There is a smile on the players' faces, you know, and that's going to help us. For me personally, as long as we're running more than we were and we're showing intent, we may end up losing games, which will be annoying. But if there's a desire there and we're playing well, I'm sure as a fan base we will be okay. And just a heads up, Nicky has been moving. He's been moving home, so obviously regarding this, he will be back with the Premier League reviews soon. He's just obviously in the process of moving home, which I believe he's completed today. So certain things will come back in action in the near future. And if not, myself or JC might just run it in his absence and stuff. But please wish Nicky all the best regarding his move and such. And the fact that Gravity is going to be crazy busy. Now it's the Easter holidays. So he's going to be swarmed. Let's get into this. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you each team's remaining fixture from the non-relegated teams. Briefly talk about like how we think they'll get on, not so much game for game, but how in general. But then we're going to add a tier list in, and we're going to now put those fixtures into win, draw, or loss categories. All right. And then we'll do Palace's last. What I'm going to try to do and try to remember, for example, because obviously we play Leicester. So if we agree that we're going to beat Leicester, when it comes around to doing Leicester's fixtures, we need to automatically put Palace in the loss column, if that makes sense. Because we would have already covered that game. So I'm going to try my best to type all the games that we've covered already. So, bear with us. And please obviously interact in the comment section as well, guys. Your thoughts on each team's remaining fixtures. So we're going to start off with Wolves. We'll start off with Wolves. So starts off with Forest away, Chelsea at home, Brentford at home, Leicester away, Palace at home, Brighton away, Villa at home, United, Everton, and Arsenal. Now, overall, JC, what's your thoughts on their fixtures overall?
It's a hard run. Let's not kid ourselves about it. I was probably going to bring it up with when we got to R1, for example. But I will have to say, you don't want to be playing the teams that are down there with us. And I think that's the problem. Because if you play those guys, as well as us being in it as well, it's going to be hard because we're all fighting for our lives right now. Like, Wolves Forest is a huge game. Wolves Us is a huge game. And for the other teams, United are still chasing the second place position. I can't remember who else is on there. I'm not going to lie because there was a lot of information real quick. Let me pull it up. Everton is down there with us. Leicester are down there with us. So even all those games where we're going to be playing each other are probably going to be the harder games. Like those games are probably going to be harder than Arsenal, harder than Chelsea, harder than United. So I would put that in a pretty hard run in. I think the teams you want to play are the Villas, and they have got a Villa in there. So, you know, it, no, as we say, there's no easy game. There's no easy game in the Premier League, but you want to play the people that have got not much to play for right now, like Villa.
Yeah.
That sort of. I'd say
Well,
what
Villa to an
11th to about 8th is probably about there's nothing to play for. So you want to play those guys.
But Villa are pushing for Europe, so
are they?
Yeah, they're not far off. They're not far off it, you know. And with Chelsea's like in different form, you know, it could be something. You know, Emery, I'm sure it'll be a massive achievement for him to get them into Europe. You know, after especially how they started.
I think the Wolves fixtures they're difficult, but it's not the worst running you could have.
Cool. Right, let's pull up the tier list. And
yeah,
right one.
Here's my team. So Wolves is a team in question.
Gotcha. I like what you've done there. Cool. All right, so let's go through this as Neves screams in the background. Forest away. That's hard, you know, because Forest home form's decent.
This is a tough one. I'm inclined to say draw. However, I can see a Forest win because they are very good at home.
I'm the same. I don't see Wolves winning this.
I don't like sitting on the fence, so I'm going to say Forest win.
Yeah, based on their home form, I think so. Yeah. Chelsea.
I think that's another straightforward one. I think that even though Chelsea are in a bit of up and down form, they've got the quality in the players, I think.
Brentford at home.
I think because of the style that Wolves play, I think they're hard to break down, so I'd say a draw. Please tell me if I have a lack of ball knowledge in the comments, by the way.
Well done, JC. I'm going to be right back. I've sent you all the fixtures, by the way.
Yeah, I've just found them. So now it is only me. So if there's a lack of ball knowledge, it's me. So this is where it gets fun. So because he's gone, we're going to have fun with this. Leicester. I think it depends on what happens if we beat them. But I think they'll beat them. I think that in tactical, we said that they are one of the most inept tactically teams in the league, as Brendan Rodgers is very stubborn and he doesn't invent anything. He just steals what other people have done and makes it work, let's say. Next up is Crystal Palace at Molineux. We're not too good away from home. I'll probably say draw. I'd be happy with a draw. I think just staying level points, moving up. I think that's all that matters really when you're talking about relegation fights. Who else is next? Brighton away. You're getting peppered against Brighton. Everyone's getting peppered against these, man. Villa. That's a tough one. Villa is a tough one. Because if Rich is saying that they are pushing for Europe, then we have to see what they're up to. Let me have a look at the Premier League table. So they are level points with Chelsea, 1 point behind Fulham, and 4 points behind Brentford. Have they got much to play for? So Conference League is 6th stroke 7th. To be fair, they are playing for Conference League. I'd say draw. Hard game, tough fixture. Both teams are playing for something. They're playing for Europe, and also Wolves are playing for survival. Man United away. Everton at home. Big old Dicey. I don't know. Because I think Dyche is going to get a tune out of his players, but I don't think they've got enough to really excel. Like their best player right now is what, Dwight McNeil and Onana. It's tough. It's very tough. I'm probably going to sit on the fence again, you know. What's that? 4.7 points. Arsenal away. Yeah, I think that's the rest of their season. Tell me, would you guys change anything for Wolves' until the end of the season? I'm probably sitting on the fence with a hell of a lot here. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Everton is one that can be in between here. Honestly, I think because they play Man United third last game, if United are solid and they can statistically not get taken out of second/third place, could get a draw against United. You never know. But as it stands right now, that is what I would do when I'm predicting their games. Rich, do you agree, or would you change anything?
Oh, Leicester. Away to... That's a tough game, you know.
Because the thing is, I don't want to sit on the fence with every single pick.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if you're talking about the weakest side that they're going to play, it's probably Leicester.
Where's the Everton game? At home. Fair enough. Yeah. The Leicester one, both Leicester and the Forest ones, I'm like draws.
The losses, I think I'm definitely set. Maybe Forest, but that's it. The Brighton, Man United, Chelsea, and Arsenal are definite L's. I could maybe move Brentford down to an L, you know. I can't lie to you.
I think so. I think Brentford beat them.
Do we go Brentford down and Forest into a draw?
I mean, it's so tough with, like I said, Forest's home form's really good, but...
Well, put it this way, we know what we can do. We could drop a stinker and do that.
Yeah, we could do as well, to be fair.
Because we actually don't know what Roy's going to do with our players.
Yeah, it's so difficult to determine. But I do think we draw with them, though. I do think we draw with them.
Everton's the only other sticky one. I'm not completely sure about Everton.
Yeah. But under Dyche, they don't seem to concede as much, and Wolves don't seem.
Yeah, they don't score too much, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, but the Wolves don't seem to score much either, unless they're playing against someone very open.
Yeah, I'm happy to go with this. I'm happy to go with this.
So I'm just making a little note of this. So Wolves beat Leicester so that we don't.
Just take a picture of it. It's easier. You don't have to type in everything. That's just long.
Very good point. Where am I at? Oh no. But nah, does look a good shout, you know. That's not a good show. I think we've done well there.
It's hard. It's hard because the thing is, I know we're throwing people under the bus here.
Yeah,
but it's content. It's got to be done.
100%.
All right, let's reset and then let's go back to the next team while I reset.
Whilst you're resetting, I can address a few comments.
Leeds is
loads
next.
of comments. Big up to everyone, by the way. Like, there's loads of comments here. So, here we go. Moss, yeah, I did a bit of coaching out there in 2012. I was coaching for the Fire. Wicked experience I had. Really, really enjoyed it. Coaching out there in Chicago. Philly Eagles have never lost to fellow green team in NFL New York Jets, for your information. Oh, okay, fair enough. Big up Eagle lads. Hope you don't go down. Hopefully we don't go down either. But what you did to Patty on St. Patrick's Day was awful. We got rid of one Paddy for another. Let's just say that.
On Paddy's Day.
On Paddy's Day.
and it's funny, the team that we're talking about next is apparently trying to scoop up Vieira.
Yeah, and there was rumours of him. Yeah, there was rumours of it as well in February as well. Yeah, 100%. That's going to be a good game, to be fair. Wolves 11 points total approximately. Oh yeah, did we tally up their points based on it?
It was 4 draws, 1 win, so 7 points.
7 points. Oh, that's relegation, you know.
Put it this way. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I actually think it'll be about 33 points will keep you up this year. It's going to be so tight because we're all playing each other. Yeah.
And there could be potentially a lot of draws and stuff. Let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, big up Ferbs. Big up Ferbs, hoping well. Do you say Palace can't beat Forest? No, yeah, we already lost them. And such, but yeah, we were talking at the moment. We've just started with Wolves and stuff, so we haven't even got to Palace yet. Yeah, that'd be very interesting. Yeah, he realised here. Right, next team. Red Bull Brands is Leeds, right? Yeah, Leeds United. So here's Leeds' remaining fixtures, and I'm going to say big up to Jack. Jack made these graphics and stuff and he sent them over to me. So I was like, oh, yeah, no. I asked if I could borrow them as well because he used this for a stream last week and such. But it does say Arsenal away, Forest at home, Palace at home, Liverpool at home. Oh, they got 3 home games in a row. Fulham away, Leicester at home, Bournemouth away, Man City away, Newcastle at home, West Ham away, Spurs at home. For me, this running is nuts. I can see you're filling it out already.
I'm just putting the obvious ones out of the way.
I'm not sure about Spurs, you know.
No, they're going to get a new manager by then. Because that's the last game of the season. They'll have a new manager by then.
No, but ain't Ryan Mason taking over until the end of the season?
Is he?
I think so. But like Conte's assistant staying. Conte's assistant staying.
Oh, put it this way, Conte's assistant will do a better job than Mason. Let's be real. Okay, so those are the obvious ones.
So Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Newcastle, and Spurs. Okay,
I think,
cool.
And a Forest.
And they beat Forest at home. Yeah, because Forest away form isn't really good. Right. So that leaves Palace at home. I won't lie to you.
I'm on the fence.
I'm not. This is the reason why I think we need to beat Leicester tomorrow, because I'm not confident that we'll go to Ellen Road and win.
I have seen Roy beat them before, but it was stress. It was one time. I'm pretty sure Bielsa slapped us around every other time we played them away.
Yeah.
Even if it was a 1-0. I'm not confident.
I'm biased. I'm saying that Leeds beat us, you know.
I don't know if I'm happy about that or not.
I'm not happy at all. I'm just trying to keep it real.
Okay, then. Well, if you say that, I'm saying this. They're holding an
Yeah,
L against Fulham.
yeah. Fulham. Yeah, I agree.
Leicester at home.
I think they beat him,
So you're saying they're going to get 9 points?
And these are just because of home games. The other one's Bournemouth away. See, I think they draw that.
I don't. I think they lose that to Bournemouth.
Wow.
Purely because Bournemouth are picking up points, man. I know Liverpool were dead, but they beat Liverpool. Like it was 1-0, but I don't think they were really troubled by Liverpool that much. And at home is your best friend. If you're at home, it's going to be a massive advantage. I don't know. And then West Ham is a funny one. West Ham is a really funny one because I reckon that if they keep winning in Europe, do you think they're gonna go to win the trophy and sacrifice the league form? Do you think that they would sacrifice Premier League football to be in the Europa League next year?
I think they will,
Because I would. Because I thought about it from a Palace fan perspective. I would sacrifice Premier League football to be in Europe next year.
And to win a European trophy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think they will.
So in that case, I'm saying they're not going to, because Leeds, I don't think they get on very many draws. I'm saying this, I'm saying they're getting 12 points and they're staying out of it.
Yeah, I think the home games against the non-big side will carry them through. But if they lose 2 of those 4 that we've mentioned, I think they're gone.
Oh yeah. Because the thing is that because obviously the ones that they're getting points out of are the ones that are there and abouts around them.
Yeah.
If they draw or lose any of these, it's mad.
It's a big problem.
Because put it this way, you look at their fixtures. Let's say their first game is Arsenal. Let's say they lose that. And then let's also say hypothetically everyone else that's around us in that game week is on the same amount of points. And then let's say they beat Forest and then they beat us. Then
that's midweek, isn't it?
Yeah, and so that's 2 games in 5 days. They're already, if that happens, they're 6 points clear. I think if you win 2 games in a row, I think you're clear.
You're going to be clear, yeah.
Because then you've built yourself a barrier, and then you also go, I'm safe, but then there's a bit of a gap up. So if I can push into that a bit more, then I'll be completely safe. But I'm happy to submit this for Leeds,
which leaves them with 12 points.
Yep.
There you go. Lovely. Right. Us, it's getting reset. My thing's always so slow.
Who are we hitting up next?
Next up is.
Also, one thing about Fulham is I think Mitro's gone, isn't he, for a long time?
Yeah.
But I think, have you seen the goal Bobby Reed scored? Ooh, what a finish.
It was a good finish. Next will be Everton. Let me see if there's any more comments. Leeds and Everton need to go. Man saying that Fulham draw away. You must beat Leeds. Oh yeah, Mitro's ban incoming. Earth saying he doesn't see Leeds beating Palace. I'll be happy if they don't, 100%. I just felt like their home form's decent. You'll be for so can't wait to Monday night. Wait, who's you? Oh, we haven't mentioned Palace yet. What big up Forest fan team. We're going through literally all of the fixtures and just kind of guessing who will beat who. So that was Leeds. Leeds beating Forest that we're predicting. We could be wrong. I hope we're wrong.
It will be wrong. It will be wrong. I'm telling you that now. It will be wrong.
Right, let's move on to Everton. So, Everton's fixtures. Right, Spurs at home. Now, I'm not going to lie. See, this is where it gets a bit sticky because Everton's fixtures are mad. Spurs, United, and Fulham all in the top half. You know, but the thing that's on their side is it's two home games. Then they obviously come to us. Then Newcastle, Leicester, Brighton, Man City, Wolves, and Bournemouth. You know what? By the time they hit Man City, it could be curtains. It could be curtains.
I don't know. I don't see Everton going.
But it's a terrible running though.
Put it this way, I've seen Everton beat Man United a hell of a lot. And I've seen them do well against Spurs. In a weird way, I'm inclined to say that they're going to beat Man United and draw to Spurs.
I think they beat Spurs but lose to United.
Oh, one of them. Well, lose to United or draw.
They'll lose to United because it's Old Trafford, I reckon, and they're still fighting for to seal Champions League football because I believe Newcastle and Liverpool aren't too far behind, if memory serves me right. And so,
Newcastle, they're gonna have to start getting wins.
Yeah, they had a really, really terrible blip recently. And stuff, but they have picked up form just as of late and such. I'm just trying to think, is there we haven't covered Leicester yet, so Wolves, what did we say with Wolves one? Because Wolves, we said they're drawing to Everton, so we put Wolves in the draw column.
So by the end of it, the Palace one should be pretty much picked for us.
Pretty much, yeah. Based on what we're saying. Who are we missing on this? Sorry, let me go through. So Spurs, check. United's there. Fulham's there. Palace. I think we beat Everton at home, you know.
I don't want to say that we're going to beat Everton because the last time we said we're going to beat Everton was 2-0 up at half time and lost 3-2, and we kept them in the Premier League.
But that was at Goodison.
Yeah.
I think we're better at home, that's why.
I'm not convinced, man. I'm the most unoptimistic Palace fan in the world. I feel bad, but I don't like this.
Why are you saying that they're beating us at Sellers?
I'm not. I got it wrong. I thought this meant win. Like, yeah. I'm draw, man. I'm draw. But obviously, it'll all depend on what happens tomorrow. That's the thing I can't get my head around.
We may end up revisiting this, but I think we beat them.
Put it this way, yeah. If we pack out Leicester, I'm putting us top of the win. We're slapping these man. But if it's dead, then I'm doing that. But I'm on the fence.
I think we beat them at home, you know. I think we beat them at home. If this was Goodison, I would happily put this in the loss column.
This is you.
Like Goodison, they're brilliant.
Okay, fine. Leicester away.
Newcastle, Leicester away. I think they beat Leicester, you know.
I agree.
Brighton, I've got there. City there, Wolves there, and Bournemouth at home. Yeah, they beat Bournemouth at home.
Cool. That's it.
1 second, let me take a picture of that. So that's 11 points, isn't it?
9, 10, 11.
I tell you what, so far we've said that Wolves are getting 11 points, Leeds are getting 12, Everton are getting 11. This is how close this could be, you know.
I reckon someone will stay up on goal difference.
Yeah, I agree.
And bear in mind, our goal difference has just taken a massive hit.
Recently, 100%. Manchester Everett will get 9 points. Gave Everett a life last season. He needs to slap them this time. Please do. Please do. Big up, Relis. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Hope everything's going well. I know you've been working hard. You've been mad busy over in Trinidad. But, you know, I appreciate you obviously just...
Have you got a picture of this?
Yeah. Next team. Honestly, this is going to be so... This is going to be nuts. When we really tidy this up. Forest.
Ooh.
Now, this is all based on their home form. That's the only thing I'm going to go for. But this running is probably the worst one, I think, if memory serves me right. This running is crazy. That middle four that they have of Man United, Liverpool, Brighton, Brentford. That's crazy. So for me personally, it's all going to be dependent on their home game against
Their
Wolves.
first 3 games are big.
Yeah, but their away form's not good. That's what I'm saying. Like that, so they need to beat Wolves tomorrow. Because then the only other home game is, I'll say, Southampton, that they should realistically be winning. Other than that, it's looking tough. It's looking, like I said, based on their home form, their away form hasn't been great.
Yeah.
And stuff. So let's see. Right. Hold on, let me just get the fixtures up again.
All right, so let's see what we said about Wolves. The Wolves game.
So Wolves, we had said that they'll join the Forest.
And then what about Leeds?
And Leeds are beating Forest.
Ooh, this is tough then.
It's very tough. Like their fixtures they're horrible.
Okay, so Villa away.
It's a Villa win for me personally.
Southampton at home, I would say that would be a win.
I think they beat Southampton, yeah.
And the other one's Palace away. That's the last one.
Yeah. Would we be safe by then?
That's the question. But I'm going off if we are not safe, if this is a stay in the league
sort of thing,
whole City end of the season.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, you know. Because we're at home, we're better at home. They're away, they're not as good as away.
Yeah.
I'm saying they get 5 points.
Oh, let me take a quick.
Their
fixtures are hard. I have to say their fixtures.
But what we have to say is they are playing Brighton at home. They are playing Man United at home.
And they've got some very good results at home.
They are playing Arsenal at home.
Yeah, because they drew with City at home, so I've got to give them credit
Liverpool.
for that. And they
beat Liverpool, didn't they?
Yeah, they beat Liverpool. They beat us. So that's what I'm saying. It's all going to be dependent on their home form.
Put it this way: if their home form is sick, then you could say that, and then that, and that looks so much better already. But I'm
not too sure about United though, because in the FA Cup, United absolutely battered them.
Yeah, but that's Cup is different, man. Cup is just
different.
I know,
but I mean just.
But yeah, I think 3 points.
So that's 5 in total.
All right, that's Forest out of the way. Have you got a picture of it?
Yeah, I got it. That's Forest relegated.
Steve Cooper, there's a managerial spot for you, mate, at Palace.
I'm not too sure about that, mate. I'm not too sure. Not when we've been linked with Fonseca and Huta.
Oh yeah, if we get Fonseca, him. But I'm just saying that.
Hey, man, said that Okay, fair enough.
Put it this way, Palace fans didn't want him in the first place because he's clapped.
Listen, 10 points is only a point per game to the end of the season. See, it's so weird because you think of 10 draws and you think that's not enough. But then if you get it through a couple wins and defeats, it means that you've beat teams around you, so it doesn't look as bad. It's so weird.
10 points will keep you so safe. I think 6 points for all teams, and that's good.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Leicester City.
Okay.
Now they've got 11 games.
So they're cheating.
I think one of their games in hand is City, by the way, I believe, but don't quote me on that. But they've got I think they've got a favourable running. Because it's kind of similar to ours where they play a lot of the teams around them.
Yeah.
So let's see. Forest. Where is Forest? Not Forest, Leicester.
Okay, so Palace.
I'm optimistic that we win this game. Just.
So we are saying we are going to win this because we are seeing our players smile now. Yeah?
Yeah, that's what we're going by.
we're calling. I'm saying this now. Yeah, we're calling this Palace result on vibes, purely of vibes, nothing else, just vibes.
Now this one, because it's a home game, I think they will draw with Villa at home.
Okay, and then Bournemouth at home. That's a tough one.
That's huge.
That really does do that.
I think that determines.
But Bournemouth can pull it out the bag and cause that.
They could, but with Maddison back, and this is why as much as I feel we'll beat them, I'm not confidently saying that we'll beat Leicester. By the way, I think they'll beat Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth will struggle with their running.
I'm changing that. I think purely because they're at home.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. So you've got City.
What's Wolves?
What was the Wolves one? Wolves. They lose to Wolves. We've got
Leeds.
They lose to Leeds as well.
Everton.
We've got them struggling, you know.
Everton.
They lose to Everton.
Fulham. All right, Fulham. With no Mitro, I'm saying that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that their thing was favourable. We've put them to lose most of these games.
You know why? It's because we're playing them tomorrow. That's the only reason why. Finally, West Ham.
I think they beat West Ham, you know.
Fairs. That's it.
8 points.
8 points. That's not as bad as Forest.
That's Forest, yeah.
It's not good though.
This is going to be so tough, you know. And this is what I'm saying. It's crazy. I think we were talking about before that literally 10 points could do it. That's how close it is.
Less than that.
It is crazy close.
All right. Who's next? There's not many left.
They're on West Ham. Oh snap! They haven't even got their City game sorted out yet, so that could be in the middle of not only the European thing, but you know how they did us dirty with like 3 games in 6 days.
Yeah.
You know,
they could do them even worse.
Yeah, I think their game tomorrow is massive because the 3 after that are nuts.
You know what? Outside shout here. I think they've got the worst run. I actually think they have the worst run, and they've got Europe as well.
Actually, looking at this is a bit peak still.
This is peak. I don't know if you've seen what I've filled out so far, but this is peak.
I can see you filling at the bottom. Yeah.
This is peak.
This is not looking. Yeah, this is bad. So this for West Ham, it kind of hinges on tomorrow's game, the away game at Bournemouth, the away game to us, and the Leeds and Leicester games. That's nuts.
Struggle United. That's what they are right now. Mad.
That's tough. So let's see. With Southampton, they're at home. They've got to beat Southampton. They lose that game, it's finished. I think they beat Southampton.
Yeah. Okay. Fulham. Are we just saying Fulham draw with everyone just because they don't have Mitrovic?
I think they beat. I think Fulham beat them.
Oh,
because they've still got decent enough players.
Oh, they've still got Carlos Vinicius. He's not a bad striker, is he?
Yeah, it's not bad. And to be fair, like their play kind of relies more so on their wingers chipping in with goals and stuff. And
have we
who's
done
that Solomon goal guy? He's been doing wicked.
If you let him cut in from the left, nah, not good, not good. Have we done Bournemouth yet? Bournemouth, West Ham. What have we said for that?
No.
I don't think we've done Bournemouth yet.
Nah, Bournemouth I think are next. Yeah, Bournemouth are next.
Bournemouth, West Ham.
Away. I'm gonna say draw.
I'll back you on that one. Palace away.
I think we beat them, you know.
We're packing
because
on.
we went to theirs and we dominated that game.
We played really well, even though we won it off a rebound, or not a rebound, or a deflection. We still dominated play.
Brilliantly, yeah. We were so good.
Leeds, West Ham. What have we said for that?
Oh snap! Let me go back to Leeds. Leeds win.
Leeds win, and finally Leicester.
Leicester win.
So West Ham getting 4 points. This is tough. This is tough.
Yo.
This is tough. I hope there's no West Ham fans watching.
But the thing is, it's literally swings and roundabouts with this. You know?
I'll put it this way: we are really just trying to. We are literally just trying to make anything possible. Because we don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. This is it. Can I be honest with you? Like, I know we haven't mentioned Palace yet, but
I see this comment. You guys don't rate Saints at all, so biased. Saints look good under their new manager. I'm not denying it. They are looking very good.
They're looking good. They're looking better. And to be fair to them, they have picked up some decent points, but I still think it's a tough ask. You know, and like I said, we could be proven wrong. Absolutely, could be proven wrong, and we'll have egg on our faces. Like, you know, we will not be afraid to say if we've got it wrong, we've got it wrong.
Well, put it this way: when it comes to these teams, like with West Ham, anything could happen. Like they could beat Leicester and then lose to Southampton.
Yeah, it literally could be that.
It's a guess. We're all guessing here.
Yeah, and
I think, in my personal opinion, if we're not trying to like say win lose for each game and you're just trying to say it overall, I reckon Southampton have a good chance of getting out of it. I reckon Bournemouth have a good chance of getting out of it. I'm very aware that Palace could get dropped into it.
I'm
very aware that Leeds could go down, Leicester can go down, Everton can go down, Forest can go down, and anyone can come out of it. It's just
all 9 teams are
it's just a guess, and because we're all fighting to stay in the league, it's so unpredictable.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you disagree with what we're saying, put in the comments. We'll take your thoughts into consideration when we're doing our next one.
No, definitely. I mean, I'm gonna have a mad shout here and say that if we lose to Leicester, I think we go down. That's how that's how close it is. And like, if we can't get it right tomorrow,
I don't think it's that mad. I think the Southampton game is mad. I think if we lose,
that is huge.
If we lose to Leicester and then we lose to Leeds, if we lose to Southampton after that, I think we're gone.
Yeah, we're finished. Yeah, we're finished. Like, I'm basing it on the fact that, like I said, I'm predicting we beat Leicester, we lose to Leeds, and then we beat Southampton. And even that Southampton game's not going to be easy. It'll probably be by your goal, you know. And that's after Ward-Prowse has scored a free kick against us, like he always does. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard. It's going to be it's a tough running. You know. Cool. Bournemouth for next, aren't they?
Yeah. Long.
Actually, this might be the worst running.
Nah, that's not the worst. That's definitely not the worst. West Ham is worse.
You reckon?
Yeah. Way worse. West Ham's got Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, Brentford, and Newcastle, and Man City.
No, which is fair enough, but it's where the games are. It's Southampton away, Everton away. You know, that could I think Southampton and Everton beat them.
All right, so Fulham is the first one that we need to talk about.
That one is huge for them.
I've got a rogue shout in here. I don't know if you've noticed it.
They've picked up some wow. Dude, I saw that draw there.
It's at home. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, to be against Liverpool, they got battered, but they managed to win. You know, their home form's going to be key. They have to really pick up points at home. I think they draw with Fulham.
Fulham at home is a draw.
Brighton. I think United beat them, to be honest.
Brighton away is at L.
Yeah, they lose to Brighton.
Okay, pull up your Leicester. What do we say for them versus Leicester? Here's where all our previous stupidness comes back.
I said they lose to Leicester.
They lose to Leicester. West Ham.
Yeah, where's West Ham's one? They draw with West Ham.
They draw with West Ham. Southampton. We haven't done Southampton yet, have we?
Then next.
Southampton away.
They lose to Southampton.
No, they draw.
No, I think Southampton at home, they beat them.
They draw.
I'm saying they beat them, but I know. We'll tally up both scores then. We'll do that.
Nah, they draw. They don't beat Southampton. I'm saying, trust me, they're not.
No, I'm saying Southampton beat Bournemouth.
Oh,
yeah, they're not beating Southampton because it's Southampton at
home.
Keep them as draw, but I'll do like a slash for that. I'll add 2 points to it.
Add 2.
Slash, yeah.
Leeds.
Oh, what do we see with Leeds? Where's Leeds? Wait, did we say that Leeds lose to Bournemouth? Are Bournemouth at home then for that one?
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Yes, we did. Yeah, we did say that. Yeah.
Chelsea at home.
No, I think they lose that. As much as Chelsea have been terrible, Potter's seeming to turn it around a little bit and stuff. It may not look pretty, but they're getting results.
Palace away.
See, because we're at home, we should win that. We should win that. Yeah, I'm going to say we win that. If it was at Bournemouth.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, actually, no, because we were really good at their ground.
Yeah, we beat him.
Yeah, we were really good as well. Yeah, I say we beat them.
United, got them there. And Everton,
I agree with that one over. I think United beat them. So I'm going to add 4 points to your one.
Okay, then what do we say? What did we say on the Everton one?
Oh, yeah. Everton. They lose to Everton. Because that's at Goodison, isn't it?
Yeah, so 4-7 points for Bournemouth.
And that would be
7 slash what was that? 7 slash
no, wait.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, but for me it would be 5.
Yeah, so I said 7 slash 5.
Yeah. So let me put in that's Bournemouth. So 5 to 7 points.
Have you got a picture?
We'll do it now. Got it. Southampton's next up. Let me see if there's any other comments. Bournemouth, Forest, Leicester go down, in my opinion. Maybe. I don't know if this is going to happen this season.
It'll come next season.
Yeah, I think wherever it will be next season.
I think it will definitely come next season. I think it's too late in this season to put someone like Everton in the mud. Put it this way, I reckon if it was Bournemouth or us, it would happen. They'd do it now. But because it's Everton, it won't happen.
No, 100%. Right, Southampton. Now, Charlie, don't worry. This is all based on home form. I'm getting with Southampton because Saints' home form is pretty good and stuff. I'm not saying they're not too shabby away, but I think their home form may carry them here. It's just a bit nuts who they have at home. This is actually a very tough running, you know. That first 4 is mad. Because they're all important. That's tough. That is tough. Anyway, let's see how this looks. Right, let me get my previous fixtures ready.
West Ham.
So West Ham. Oh yeah, we said that West Ham beat Southampton. And that was just solely because they're at home. Right.
Bournemouth.
I said Southampton beat Bournemouth, but you said draw, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I said Southampton will win. So I'll just say like -2 points on your one when it's done.
Okay. Forest.
They beat Southampton because it's a home form.
I think they beat Fulham at home.
Because at home, yeah, I think they beat Fulham at home, yeah.
Brighton away.
No, yeah, Brighton win that. Because Brighton are another team. They're like outside chance for Champions League, isn't it?
I don't know about Brighton, though. That's the thing. Because it is a derby, technically. Isn't it? South Coast.
If it was away, then I would have given Southampton a chance. But Brighton's home form is really good.
I'm inclined to say a Brighton draw. I've got a feeling.
Cool. Well, then we'll tally it up differently for us, like we did for.
And then Liverpool at home. Have we missed
this
one?
Is one I think they'll draw.
Palace.
Oh, you got them draw.
Palace at home. We forgot.
This one I'm worried about. I won't lie to you. It's a game we have to win, but I'm worried. Draw. I'm worried about this game.
I want to get your final thoughts on my Newcastle shout as well.
Is that St Mary's?
No.
Then Newcastle win. Yeah, St James's Park is a tough place to go, man.
9 points for Southampton.
But yours would be a bit less because you said that Bournemouth would draw, didn't you?
I said Bournemouth will draw, but I also said that Newcastle would draw as well, so that would cancel it out.
Okay, fair enough. So 9 points for Saints. But you know what?
I'm just saying, move City up. It's at home.
I won't be. It's the Southampton West Ham game. I'm not gonna lie. It's the one game I can't call. I've only gone West Ham because it's at home.
I'm confused. I'm buckling under the pressure.
It's hard, isn't it?
I'm sticking with this, and yeah. Okay, that take a picture and then we'll move onto Palace.
Yeah, I got it. Now, this is going to be hard because we know how we are. We're so indifferent, and it's all based on tomorrow's game. I say, if we lose tomorrow, I think it's free fall. I think it's curtains for us.
I don't think if we lose, it's curtains. I think if we lose in a really bad manner, in a manner that it looks like the players don't care, then I think I agree with you.
Yeah. But I'm looking at momentum. Like, we have to somehow pick up momentum because we've literally since January, we've just been doing that.
Yeah. So, Leicester at home, Leeds away.
It's those two away games that have got me shook.
Everton at home, Wolves away, West Ham at home, Spurs at home, Bournemouth at home, Fulham away, Forest at home. You know what? I'm going to do this one slightly differently, Rich. And I'll tell you how we're going to do this one. There's only two that we haven't already predicted, which is Spurs and Forest, and Spurs and Fulham. So let's do those two and then just fill it out.
Yeah.
I think we hold an L against Spurs because we've never beaten them in their new stadium.
Yeah.
And Fulham away, I think we draw.
That would be a good draw,
Now, Rich, we have to fill it out. Leicester.
Hold on. So let's go back to this. Right, Leicester. I
think we said we beat Leicester.
We said we beat Leicester, yeah.
Leeds.
I think we said I remember, we lose to Leeds.
Southampton.
Draw, I think we put. That game's going to be hard.
Everton.
I think we said we'd beat them because it's at home. Well, I said we'll beat them.
I said draw.
Yeah, and I said we win.
Wolves.
Draw.
West Ham.
Win.
Bournemouth.
Win. Well, I'm sure we said win, right? Yeah.
Forest at home. I'm pretty sure that's a win as well.
I think we said we win that as well, yeah.
Now, this is Palace bias at its finest. I can't lie to you. This is Palace bias at its absolute finest. Because, Rich, I'll put a £10 bet with you. We are not winning 5 out of our next 10 games. No way.
You know what it is? They're all the home games. There's no away win.
I'm telling you this now, Rich. We are not winning 5 games until the end of the season.
How many do you think we're winning?
A maximum of 3.
So which 2 would you remove?
Okay, I'll remove the 2 that I'm the most unsure about.
Bournemouth come to us and beat us.
I think so. Do you know?
See,
There's a one reason why I think Bournemouth will beat us, and it's because we didn't sign Semenyo, and he's going to score against us. Because it always happens.
Don't say that.
It always happens. If we want to buy someone and someone else buys him, they score every time. Those are the 2 that I'm the most unsure about. I'm pretty confident against Forest because they are dreadful away. West Ham, by the time we play them, if they're still in that European Cup, and they maybe get shafted by the Premier League and have to play City midweek as well, they're going to be shattered. And Leicester is the big one, because if there's ever going to be a bounce, it's this match. The others, yeah, Everton not convinced, Leeds not convinced, Bournemouth not convinced.
So that's a minimum of 12 points.
Yeah, so I think that keeps us up now.
Yeah. So just based on averages, if I'm gonna, I mean, with my prediction, I said I think we're getting 18 points. But
No.
so let's keep it as 12. Let's keep it humble. Based on what we've predicted, just on this, Gaeta lost to Nathan Jones. Like, he made 2 howlers. Southampton offered nothing that game. And so yeah, but like you said, they do look better, and this is why I think we'll draw Southampton.
All right, so let me pull up the Premier League table, and then we can sort this out live, I guess. So this is probably going to be absolutely tiny, but we only need the bottom few. Okay, there we go. Okay, so
This is mad.
How many points did we say that Southampton are going to get?
9. But that was kind of like, there's a few that could change. 9.
Okay, so
I think they could end up with more than 9. To be honest.
Okay, so they're on 32. Bournemouth, how many are they?
Let's say 6 because we said 5 or 7.
West Ham.
4.
Leicester.
8.
Forest.
5.
Everton.
11.
Yeah. Leeds.
12.
Wolves.
11.
And finally, Palace.
We'll stick with 12. I think my A team's a bit optimistic.
I still can't believe you said that much. Okay, so
I just think the home games I think we'll win by.
So, according to us, bottom of the table is West Ham with 28 points. Then it's Bournemouth with 30 points. Then it's Forest with 31 points. That's relegation. Southampton are 17th, scraping it by 1 point with 32. Then it's Leicester with 33. Then it is Everton with 37. Leeds and Wolves both finished the season with 38, and then Palace with 39.
Do you know how close that is?
That's so close.
Oh my gosh.
That is actually mad, because the thing is I could see that happening. Put in the comments what you guys think.
I think the overall difference from 12th to like say 17th, the teams that survive, I reckon it'd be like about 5 points max.
So according to us, the difference between last place and 12th is 11 points. And put it this way, if you take out Everton, Leeds, Wolves, and us, who are the ones that are 37 and up, it is literally just it's 5 points between 5 teams. So the bottom 5 is separated by 5 points.
It's hard. It's hard to say. And this is how important, especially home form. Home form is going to be key. And that's kind of what I based my predictions off for pretty much most of the teams is home form. Actually, now that I've done that, I'm more nervous. I'm proper sure. Because tomorrow's game won't be easy at all.
Chairman says, I think West Ham will get a few more points, but the rest is realistic. But the thing is, though, if West Ham get more points, then who are they taking points away from?
It's so tough. It's so tough. Charlie obviously said he'll tear down everyone. The Saints, man. I mean, to be fair, getting rid of Nathan Jones was the best thing Southampton could have done because they were dead and buried. They were gone.
This is one of the hardest videos or streams we've ever done.
Yeah.
I hated every second of this. I'm not going to lie, because I know we're jinxing it.
Yeah. I think you're right, Charlie. I think it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Literally, no word of a lie, JC. I'm writing off our away games. That's my mindset. I'm writing them off totally. I'm just solely hoping
the thing is, though, I'm not. I'm writing off those games pretty much completely, but I'm not definitely saying that our home games we're going to win them. I'm not saying that whatsoever because we've seen some dreadful performances at home as well this season.
Yeah, we have. But I think the fans will be a factor. I just think because it's at home, and none of these are going to be like 2-0, 3-0. They're all going to end up by 1-0 or 2-1 or 3-2. They're going to be where we're sitting there on the edge of our seats.
It is, put it this way, being a fan of the bottom 8 teams for the next 10 games is going to be the most stressful thing you football fans have done in a long time, because it is too close to call right now. Really.
Yeah, it is. You know, Charlie, listen, if you take terrible performances and a comeback against Spurs like it, I'm sure you'll take that every day and stuff. That penalty decision was wild, though.
What happened?
Did you see the penalty they got against Tottenham?
No.
YouTube it now once I do some comments. It was mad.
Under 21s have just beaten Liverpool.
Decent. They're not doing too bad, actually.
Yeah, Teo's actually playing.
Good. Big up, Banj. Hope you do have a good evening, my guy. Nathan Jones thought it was Pep Guardiola. Good for yourself. I've accepted him. Mad arrogant. Yeah, the way he was talking was nuts. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm this and that. I'm just like, yo, big man, you're losing games.
What, against Spurs?
Yeah, the 3-3 game. It was a game because they were 3-1 down, weren't they?
I'm having a look.
To be fair, yeah, Theo Walcott had a really good game as well.
Man, like Theo.
Yeah. If you see the penalty decision, and Ward-Prowse's penalty was unbelievable, by the way.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. Let's see.
It was never a pen.
What happened? Wait. So you're telling me my went flying in there. The other guy tried to kick the ball, missed the ball, but also missed the man. But because he fell over, then he got a penalty. Am I getting that right?
I can't believe that didn't get turned over.
Bruv, he didn't even kick Maitland Niles.
He did actually touch him.
It was a good finish.
Oh, man.
That's mad.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what would Neil's right here. You know, I think it's our defensive displays, because as much as we've had a tough run in, defensively we've been decent, minus the Arsenal game.
If you're taking out the fact that we've got no ability going forwards or no goal threat really, you have to say that we have got a pretty good defense until the 89th minute.
Yeah, good point. You lads watching Harlem Eubank box on channel 57 starts at 10 p.m. UK. Oh, I'm gonna check that out. You know, didn't realize. I'm gonna check that out. Actually took an Nathan Jones out banner to Palace in the cup. Me and JC was sitting we were just laughing at the fact that how are we losing this game?
You know what? That game was so funny because we're sitting there going, yo, we play Edward, a striker, and we actually score.
You score a goal, yeah.
And then he takes him off.
Oh, man.
And I swear he doesn't even replace him with another striker. I swear he puts on like Strap or something.
Yeah, it is mad. All I would say, never a pen, but if that's Salah, he also gets a pen. Yeah, but this big team bias thing is mad though. Like, Salah literally just dives and gets penalties.
Big team bias is so mad.
It's mad.
But it's sort of the weird thing about the bottom 8 teams and what this relegation stuff is. There's no big team. There's no big team bias in here. So when we're all playing each other, it is just if we're better than you, then that's it.
It's literally it.
It is clear cut because everyone's level. There's no bias here, unless like the VAR guy's a Wolves fan because of it goes way back. But that's it.
Listen, I'm going to predict in this run-in there will be more than 5 VAR errors in these 10 games, like in the space of these next 2 months.
I'm
saying not decisions, VAR errors. Like
I have that feeling as well. The same how Sheffield United should have stayed in the league because of
their technology,
goal line technology. They didn't even turn it on.
It's crazy. Big up Jordan.
I think something like that will happen. Honestly, I do. But let's see.
Hold on, wait. This is Mateta, isn't it?
Yeah.
He calls him Twisted, isn't he?
The Twister, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Earth, you're right. The women have turned things around as of late, which is really, really good.
They got the new manager bounce.
Good point. What do you guys think on that red card versus Saints by Casemiro? By the way, I'm not too sure.
Casemiro is just dirt. He's got a reputation already.
He's got a reputation. But you know what it is? The rules are so... They're never consistent. Because technically he's won the ball, but obviously his foot then goes over the ball. A yellow card for me personally. But then someone will make a similar tackle and get nothing. You know, it's always inconsistent and such. But I tell you what, he's got a 4-game ban because of it now. So.
He's just reckless, man.
He is.
And he's got a he's got that light over his head now. If you look at him, you think, oh, he's reckless. So he's got an agenda running against him already, and he's only been in the league for what? How many months? Yeah, not long. And to have an agenda that's strong already, mad.
Yeah, he's going to get targeted by refs. It's going to happen. But yeah,
I would like to do one thing. I know this stream is long, yeah, but one more thing.
What?
Should we do a combined 11 out of all of the teams in trouble?
Yeah, why not? Why not? And we must have at least one player from each team.
Yeah. Of course.
So yeah, let's fill out the one player from each team first, and then we'll just fill out the rest.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is you just need to pick the best player from each team.
Yeah, this battle is so legendary, you know. Zaha versus JWP.
The beef is so mad between these two guys.
Listen, Charlie, and big up for obviously joining us in the chat and stuff. Can I just say, on behalf of Southampton and their fan base, the disrespect that Southgate gives Ward-Prowse is mad. I'm sorry. Ward-Prowse should be playing so much more games.
Walker Peters as well. I think he should play in front of Trent.
You know, it is crazy. But look, Mason Mount's still getting games. Like, Ward-Prowse is better than Mount. But
definitely.
Listen, I'll go into a Southgate rant and stuff. Like, James Ward-Prowse, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves, personally. But, very, very good player. Bro. Who did you stick and go? Hold on, let me make this.
Jose Sarr.
That makes sense.
So I've gone Ward-Prowse and Maddison.
Oh, that's a good midfield. Do you think Billing gets into that?
Phil Bill.
Because I'm thinking Bournemouth, and I think he's Bournemouth's best player.
No. That's my Bournemouth player.
That's a shot. He's been good this season.
He is sick.
He has been good.
What other team have we got? West Ham. What's that centre back they've got? Aguard or something. He's sick.
So no Declan Rice.
What's his name? Aguard. He's sick. No Rice. It hasn't impressed me. When he's not lost his head.
Which means no Wilf.
Actually, no. No. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's actually been Everton's best player.
See, this is annoying me now because Lavia is...
Oh, Lavia's cold!
Oh, Neves. Bro. This is nuts. Can we play 4-5-1?
Well, to be fair, we're all struggling to score goals, so why not? Or do we have 3 at the back?
But then you lose Zamora, so you can't. Who you playing?
This is nuts. Yeah,
Why did I say do this? We're gonna be here for another half an hour now.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I hate no guys.
This
That's the stream. I can't do it
This
anymore.
is tough. All right, let's put Wolf left wing
Okay.
just for the meantime, and maybe Brennan Johnson right wing.
Or could we play him up top? Who's the?
Oh yeah, and put him up top and put Notto. I know he plays on the left, but he's been really good for Leeds.
He's injured.
Nonto.
He got injured.
Is he out for the season?
Yeah.
Do you know that's given us hope? Because he was going to terrorize. I mean, to be fair, Harrison's a good player as well, but yeah, Nonto would have terrorized Klein and Ward, you know. All right, let's just do this without the injuries, because otherwise we'll overthink it. Let's just do it if everyone was fit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say.
Then I would probably say like.
I still think Declan Rice should be in it, you know.
I don't. I'd probably say. I put Brennan Johnson right wing, and I put Rodrigo up top.
Oh yeah, he's back for them as well. He's been good actually. Yeah, go on then, because we're struggling for a striker anyway. Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Have we got all the teams?
We've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we have.
Okay, so we've got all the teams, so now let's fill it out.
This doesn't look right without Declan Rice, you know.
I think it does.
Could we put Tarkowski centre back then instead?
But I think Aguerd is better.
No, as in with him, because either way we need to have two teams are gonna have 2 players basically.
Because I know it's Palace bias, but I cannot put Tarkowski in front of Mark Gay. There's no way I'm doing that.
That's a shout. He's been fantastic this year.
Right back.
Walker Peters?
Has he pulled up any trees this year?
I think he's been solid. Because I'm looking at through the teams. Semedo hasn't been great. Who's Leeds right back?
What's that?
It's been Ayling, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then Everton's Coleman. Leicester's Pereira, but Pereira's been injured. Unless it's Castagna, who could play left and right.
Semedo from Wolves.
Forest, what's it?
Matthias Nunes is a baller as well.
Wolves, isn't it?
Oh shit. Okay.
Wait, who is our Wolves? Oh, it's the goalkeeper. Isn't it? This is so hard.
This is nuts. The right back is difficult, man. I'm happy to put in Walker Peters.
Yeah, I can't think of a right back.
Okay. You know, controversial. If you talk about form this season, I don't think Zaha makes it.
No, not on form,
no. I don't think Zaha. I don't think Zaha makes this. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't. What about this? What about this? Yeah.
Can we go a diamond?
What about this? I put Brennan Johnson left wing. I put Maddison right wing because he has played right wing a lot this season. and then
He
we
can
get another
play.
midfielder.
He can play this. So then that will, yeah, you know what? That's fair.
So we put like a Lavia in there or someone like that.
Lavia and Rice or Neves, one of the three. And at least then we've not left one of them out, because that's tough to do.
No one can say about Palace bias anymore. I've just taken Zahara out of here. Now
Switch midfielder.
it is what is it between? It's between Lavia, Decore, Rice, and Neves. In the chat.
Yeah, you might have to help us out with this one. This is tough.
Who would you rather? Decore, Rice, Neves, or Lavia? Can you do a poll? We can run it for like a minute.
Let me see if I can get one sorted out. Bear with me.
I'm seeing a Rice. I'm seeing a Neves.
Give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna get this sorted. Just go to YouTube Studio now.
Pat says Decore.
Oh, my laptop is hella slow. Come on. What I want to do is run up a poll. Let's take this one here.
T says Rice. Across the Pond Sports says, I want a midfielder of Rice, Ward-Prowse, and Neves. So he's removing Onana completely. That means we need to put an Everton player in somewhere else.
Well, if Neves goes in, then maybe Pickford could go and go. I cannot remember how to do this. This is a bit annoying.
Okay, well, I'm seeing a lot more Rice than anything else. So, are you happy to go Rice?
Yeah, I was happy to go either way. I cannot remember. How do I put the polls up again? I can't remember. Nah, don't worry. We'll just run
Okay, so I think that is all of the teams. So, in goal, we have Jose Sarr. A left back, we have Zamora, with a centre back duo of Mark Gay and Aguerd, with right back of Kyle Walker-Peters. We've got Rice in DM, with Ward-Prowse and Onana playing the 8 role in midfield, with Brennan Johnson on the left, James Maddison on the right, and Rodrigo through the middle.
Yeah, special shout out to like Neves, Decore,
Lavia.
Pickford's had a good season. Lavia's been brilliant.
Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson was decent. Yeah. Don't ever do this again, though.
I apologize for saying this. I really do.
Man, but listen, from us at Eagle Eye Football, all we could do is wish every club who are going into this relegation battle the best of luck. It's going to be the nerve-wracking 2 months for all of the 9 teams. It's going to be tough. And, you know, there's also a title challenge, which is still going, but obviously the focus will most likely be on this relegation battle, you know. So it's going to be crazy. But listen, JC will be there tomorrow with our scarves. We have to win that game.
We have to.
We have to win that game, man. Or you know what? Just don't lose it. But the thing is, if we draw it, we have to beat.
Even if we lose,
Southampton away.
It's the manner. If the manner of the defeat is whack, I've lost all hope. If we lose, but we've played out of our skin, then I think that we've got a chance. Yeah. That is the relegation battle stream. The Who is going downstream. We've had a good talk. We had a few tier lists. We got a combined 11 in there, but it's been a good chat. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Like, share, subscribe. This is me, your boy JC. That is Rich.
You always point the right way.
he used to laugh at me for not being able to point correctly, but I can now, and guess what? He can't. Also, typing in create formation is a lot harder than it looks, mate, isn't it?
Whatever. At least I know that you're there. There you
go. Okay. Anyway, that's the stream. This is Eagle-Eyed Football. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, my people, even if you don't support Palace, up the Palace.
Eagles.
Eagles.